What's up, family? Just want to holler at y'all right quick. Say this for the record, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want nobody to think I'm trying to be on some I'm holier than thou or I got some shit together and none of that. Nah. When I was speaking about conscious slaves, I was speaking as a conscious slave, as a fellow conscious slave. I wasn't trying to down or knock nobody. People I'm trying to knock are the people who are really, like I said, not even conscious slaves. When I say that, I'm just speaking about people, the same people Harriet was talking about. When she say, I freed thousands of slaves, but I could have freed thousands more had they only known they were slaves. Them the people I'm talking about. People who are in this situation and realize it, are aware of the situation they in, and are trying to find a way out. Not the people who content and satisfied and defeated and victimized. And like, well, what the fuck can we do? You can't do shit. And I ain't talking to y'all people, but I'm talking to the rest of y'all. Everybody else, if you ain't looking around in the world today, you don't see what's going on the continent and what them people doing and how they standing up. How they put their jobs aside and they put their school aside and they put their regular mundane life to the side in order to make some change. That's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas ain't ready for that. That's what I'm talking about right there. That scary shit. Y'all too content over here. See, that's the problem. That's why we ain't had that problem. That's why we didn't do this when Katrina happened. That's why we ain't done this, what we supposed to do yet. All this civil rights, black power, revolutionary talk supposed to been leading us up to something. Not to integration and assimilation and motherfucking employment. That's not what we were fighting for. And if you think that's what all this shit was about, then you missed the whole shit. I don't know who y'all fuck with, man. But I'm telling y'all right now, all this, your money you done put so much stock into, your job that you done got some complacent in, this shit ain't gonna be here long. It's gonna be a time when you're gonna need to make a decision on what's more important. Getting a few dollars that day or doing something meaningful that's gonna make a lasting change. Because you ain't doing shit but contributing to the problem every day. So I don't want to hear all that. Don't try to don't down the people who working. Like, you should feel ashamed. I'm gonna shame you. That's what I'm saying. What's the opposite? What's the alternative? Either you ashamed or you what? Content. You complacent. See, if you ashamed, then that might lead to some anger, and that anger might lead to some action. But as long as somebody making you feel good, oh, it's okay. We know you got to work. We know what the mean old white man doing to you. Nah, so y'all making excuses. Y'all keep trying to turn this cracker into some mystical, magical beast who's controlling all this shit like some puppet master. Nah, man. Cracker ain't doing nothing that we not allowing him to do. And that's what people all over the world are realizing. We are letting this shit go on. We keeping these people in power. They ain't forcing us to do nothing. And every time y'all say you scared or you mad at this cracker here, but you really saying you mad at yourself because you ain't done nothing yet. You mad at yourself because you still allowing this shit. You ain't mad at that cracker. So, like I say, man, y'all buck on that cracker like you bucking on me. Have you done that yet? Have any of y'all done that yet? Have y'all stood up to them crackers yet? Like y'all stand up to me? Behind your little username, so you can't play username games at work, huh? I just want to make that shit clear, man, for the record. I ain't never not working or doing something productive and constructive, but is that what employment is? That's what jobs are? Are you working for yourself, doing for self and kind, or are you building up the white racist system? Period. Are you helping them build a shit, or are you building your own? You part of the problem, or you part of the solution. Ain't no middle ground in that shit. So don't get it confused. We always worked. But we working for something, not just doing meaningless manual labor, busting our ass to build somebody else's shit so they could throw us a few scraps at the end of the week. And that's cool as long as you don't think you better than that. As long as you don't value yourself no more than whatever that percentage of that little shit they giving you, then you go ahead and you let them chump you off. But once you come to the realization that you worth way more than that you are priceless, ain't no price they could give you, ain't no check big enough to make you surrender yourself, sell your soul. But that's what I'm telling you, man. Y'all need to buck up, man. Cause look at what's going on in the world. Them people ain't holding on to this shit y'all holding on to. And I'm worried that y'all niggas ain't. I already know y'all ain't ready. I can hear it. So y'all niggas better get for real. All that get a job shit is revolution time. If you don't feel it, then you out of tune. And either you roll with it or you gonna get rolled over. And that's how it go. Peace.